Citizen M's tough to deal with sometimes because he's remarkably autistic.
Your Citizen M is here. He's in the house.
Hey, I just wanted to confirm that story that was relayed to you in chat. Cheese did physically and sexually assault a woman. I believe it was the Minnesota State Fair that he went to with a friend of ours who I'll refer to as Bubblegum Kush.
Sorry, Emma.
What do we have?
I'm gonna have to stop you right there. It was a county fair. It wasn't a state fair.
He says, no, I didn't. I didn't sexually assault her.
Mudman, just
County fair.
shush. Let this go.
My God.
Yeah, he manipulated the situation. There is a girl, or excuse me, this woman, the victim, he referred to for over the course of years. I think he met her when she was 17, and he had always referred to her as his little sister. He'd always boasted about how much he liked her and was looking out for her. And on this day,
you got your dates all fucked up because that was like 5 years ago, and she's 31
It's still
now,
true.
so that
It's
would make
still
her...
true, though. You
Hipstar, wait.
Defend
Hipstar,
something
wait till
you
the
can't.
end of this to interrupt anybody. This is all crucial. I'm sorry, Cheese. Go ahead. She was 18?
No. Let M keep going because that was only 5 years ago, and she was 27 when that happened, and so she was in her early 30s when this last summer happened. So keep going, M. Go ahead.
Okay. And he, I believe, was it Bubblegum Kush that showed up at your house so that you could attend the fair together? And you told Bubblegum Kush that your girlfriend, we'll call her your girlfriend. You told Bubblegum Kush that your girlfriend wouldn't be attending.
My girlfriend for 12 years. That she kept trying to fuck my girlfriend. Look, no, keep going.
No, he's asking you questions. You have to answer them.
Yeah, spit it out.
I don't see how. I think that's just a diversion. Like that I think that there is some truth to that, but he's just using it retroactively to justify.
I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes.
What the fuck, dude?
Stop it. So defensive. Please, calm down.
Answer.
Okay, so Bubblegum Kush, the whole plan was that she was going to continue and go to the county fair and with Cheese and his girlfriend. But when Bubblegum Kush showed up, Cheese informed her, my girlfriend is actually mad and she doesn't want to go. Well, the reason that his girlfriend was upset and was because Cheese had told his girlfriend, Cheese, am going to this county fair with Bubblegum Kush. So his girlfriend wasn't invited. So he's totally lying to both women, manipulating the situation. And then after...
Can I pause you? Can I pause you right there? Why wouldn't she want to go to the county fair with us?
Was Bubblegum Kush under the idea that you were... you three, there were more friends, but I'm meaning at least you three were to attend the county fair together that night?
No, actually, that night I said, do you want to go to the county fair? Nobody else wants to go with me. That's what I told her.
Yeah, but your girlfriend would have wanted to go, except she was upset because you were going with Bubblegum Kush and you didn't invite her.
Or she was upset that Bubblegum Kush wanted to see her tits the night before. There's a lot more to this story than you know.
Well, yeah, that's because during, we've discussed this multiple times, and you said that there was some kind of an incident. Again, I get what you're trying to do, but I just want to make sure. No.
You understand how the storyline actually goes, and you're trying to put it in your own perspective. But go ahead. I want to hear your side of the story.
Can we get Bubblegum up here? By the way, who's echoing? Is it you, Cheese, on your phone?
It probably is. I suck at audio. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'll let it slide this one time.
Okay, so they meet up. It doesn't matter, but they ended up getting to the county fair with a few of Bubblegum Kush's friends of Bubblegum Kush's, but mainly people that were friends of Bubblegum Kush's live-in boyfriend. And, that's where, the bottom line is that when dancing, Cheese was grabbing Bubblegum Kush, and
you're missing on. I think you're. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm stopped. I don't mean to, but what happened? We went to this when there's these other people. Oh fuck! My audio is getting fucked again.
Yeah, talking. Can you hold the phone?
So what I'm trying to say is there are these other when we went to that fair, because nobody else wanted to go to the fair with us, and so we went to this fair and we ran into these other people that happened to be neighbors of us. And then so we went out and had a good time. And while we were having a good time, there's these other people that she noticed that she knew some of these people. They took a video of us dancing together, and then it turned into a whole other fucking aspect. Can you give me your thought process on that?
Yeah, I'll give you my thought process. Being is that I know the events, because we spoke to like I said, the in real life victim. Like, this was a friend of ours. Like, or I should say, we were friends with Cheese, and we're still friends with the girl. So we knew her long before this, and she is still in Discord. Not as much when Cheese is around. So she's, but anyway. Okay, it's insane that you're saying the friends took a video of you two dancing. I believe, and I'll start because I know you're going to go into this, Cheese. Bubblegum, she used to be a stripper, so she likes to have fun. She likes to drink and dance. I do believe that she, she lifted up her shirt at least, so she was exposing her breasts, and she took that as the green light to, start humping her and grabbing her breasts, grabbing her vagina, grabbing her ass.
The night before of where she's trying to get my wife or my girlfriend or whatever, however you want to call it.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the woman that you sexually assaulted.
Did you grab that bitch's tits?
That's the girlfriend that you live with. I'm talking about the woman you sexually assaulted. It's a different story. The next thing. Anyway, they were.
God,
I mean, yeah, they were all together, but essentially,
yeah,
yes,
no,
she's a girl who likes
totally
to have
using
fun.
the argument like
likes to let loose.
You put on a short dress because you wanted to have your ass shown. I'm totally.
Don't be that
argument.
guy. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, right. Like I said, she had her breast exposed. She was having fun, letting loose, and you took that as a green light to repeatedly sexually assault her. You continued to do it after she objected verbally multiple times, and then she got, I mean, like I said, he was.
You're also missing the point that when she said stop, I stopped. That's one thing that
that's
gets
not at all what happened, and the reason that I know that we've been over this. This isn't the first. We've had many of these conversations.
I like this show.
Yes,
Best show ever.
Bubblegum Kush verbally objected multiple times. She's kept going, kept fucking assaulting this woman, hands all over, like, a fucking rapist. And this is, mind you, like, this is on the, they're on essentially a redneck dance floor. Like, they're at a concert. So, there are a lot of women having fun. And Cheese just takes that because he knows this one and she has her breasts out. He starts, openly sexually assaulting her. And after she repeatedly, starts yelling like, no, stop, Cheese doesn't. He continues, full on. So then she has to get physical and she starts stiff arming him and then hitting and kicking him. And
I believe you.
Is that what happened,
I believe
Cheese?
you. Can you describe the sexual assaults? Do you have any info on the sexual assault? What happened?
Was grabbing.
Yeah. What position?
he was dancing behind her, and he, was filling up her ass, and then her crotch, and then her breasts. Like it was just a full on. Like he was
Filling it
going for.
up?
He was filling her up.
Feeling her up.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheese, what say you?
Filled her up with cum?
What do you plead? Do you plead guilty, Cheese? Look, everybody makes mistakes.
I'm gonna say a yes and a no at the same time.
Okay, that's not possible. Did you touch this
Yeah,
woman's
well,
breast? Or pussy?
Quite possible. It's possible.
It's a yes or no
bro,
question.
It's possible. Yeah, it's not. There's no other option, bro.
Are you starting to?
Okay.
Are you starting to feel a little bit bad about what you did?
I feel bad that she feels bad about it.
Are you starting to feel like you
I don't
might have
feel
done
bad.
something
I
wrong?
He said I had a fucking blast.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
Are you-
similar to how I feel.
Shut up. Shut up. Are you sorry for anything? You feel any resentment?
To be honest, I don't feel bad about anything I've ever done.
All right, question answered. And look, Citizen M, he's just a guy. I don't know. Who knows what he's saying is right? You know?
No, I'm
No, he's
saying
a-
like it's
Maybe Citizen M's a big fat
there.
liar, right? But you're not. Even if he
Maybe
was,
this is all
you haven't piped
You just
up
kinda
like
let-
hardly at all. You just kind of let Citizen M like dogpile on you.
Well, this
And-
is not
Well,
only.
yeah,
we
no,
had
it's
no
not-
discussions about this. This
If
isn't
you-
the first time he's
if you-
spoken live.
the other side of
He's
the
has
argument.
gone air live to discuss this,
If-
and he's already admitted to it. And I guess that's the thing. I can speak for Cheese because we've already been down this route. Essentially, he chalked it up to, well, she was more into it, and like she's not telling the whole story. No, he secreted the other details, so we don't really know
I
what
don't
happened. He
feel
just says
bad.
more
I
went
don't
on.
feel bad about it at all.
Okay,
So,
but
to
I
be
need to
honest,
get to the I need to get to the pun intended. Well, I guess not pun intended, because thank God there was no money shot. But the proverbial money shot we do have in this story is that he was this. They were caused. I mean, Cheese was being so fucking creepy and repeatedly sexually assaulting her again in public on this fucking like I said, it's akin to like a redneck dance floor. It's Minnesotan county like fucking fair. Like people were, even for them, they were all looking, and the friends that they had met up with there were so disturbed by it, they pulled out their smartphones and started recording this. I don't know, it's disturbing to me actually that they didn't stop it, but yeah, this is before it got to the
Well, I mean, there's a
bubblegum
big
physically
difference
attacking
because you live in a basement and I don't.
Okay, let's get back
Yeah, I
on.
live in
Let's try to
Melton's
stay
basement.
on topic, Cheese. Okay, you touching somebody and people recording you about it.
Yeah, you're grabbing. Yeah, like I said, you grabbed every private part she had repeatedly after she ended up yelling at you to stop, and you didn't. You just plowed on through, and that alone got them. They were recording it.
Kept presenting that
People
stuff to
that knew
me,
both of
so,
you were
I mean,
so disturbed that they all started to record it, and then after that. Bubblegum, she yelled and screamed at you to stop. You wouldn't stop, so she had to physically attack you more than once to finally get you to knock it off.
okay.
Okay, if none of this stuff was true, here's where I'm conflicted. I feel like you would have a lot more to say if you had a good defense for any of this shit, or if Citizen M was like full of shit. You'd be like, no, fuck no. Here's what happened. It went like this, but you're not. You're just like, okay.
That's what I'm saying, man.
No, I don't know. There's a lot more arguments in this. I'm sorry.
Okay,
that I'm a little
let's
drunk right
hear.
now.
Okay, then if that's the case, let's hear a little bit more than K.
He said he's really
Okay,
fucked
so,
up right now.
like it wasn't like okay, so like if you want to talk about my drunk response would be
I feel like we're getting a drunk response.
No, it was presented to me, and that's where I went. And when I was told to stop, I stopped.
Oh God.
Okay, so she asked you to stop, and then you stopped. Why did she physically attack you multiple times? Why did she stiff arm you? Why did she hit you? Why did she kick you?
Citizen M pulling out all the stops tonight, folks. Come on, can we get a little?
Hey,
little
let him.
something
Hey,
in
let
the
him
chat
cook.
right now for Citizen M. He's a journalist.
Hipstar, shut up.
This is the most work ever in your chat, ever on your show. Can we give it up, please?
All right, this isn't your time to shine and get Citizen M, Hipstar. Shut up. Cheese, answer the question,
like
or do you remember
He's my
what it was?
favorite M.
Or you're gonna get muted again.
Fuck you, fag.
No, I would like to see where the point where when she told me to stop, I stopped. I totally fucking did that. There's a lot more to this story when it comes to like how far it gone and when it stopped and stuff like that. There's a misconnect on this video. It doesn't even necessarily have to be the video, just the interaction between the two people. When it says, "Hey, you got to stop doing that," and then I stopped doing that. And so to try to put me as the villain, that's fine. Whatever the fuck you want to do, but I know what happened, and that's not how it happened. You would show the fucking video. There's a video of it.
Yeah, and why is there a video of it?
Can somebody send me a video of this so we can all watch?
I doubt we'll ever get the video, unfortunately, because the only.
I'm just telling you, like, I love you, M, and your detailed analysis of every situation that you've ever been in.
He
Like
loves you.
you are a good reporter, and I'm not gonna stop you from that because like you're good at this, but you also how do you say that, get a little bias out of the situations of seeing what actually happened compared to what makes the story better. I when she told me to stop, I fucking stopped.
Okay.
Stop what?
I mean, okay. First of all, I'm not biased because I did a better job defending you tonight than you did because you've gone and talked about this live before. But the brass tacks of this is you said, well, she was more into it, like she's not being entirely truthful, and more things happened, and you secreted the details of that, and it's like a secret thing that you can't explain.
That's what I'm saying. Like when my only defense here, I guess, I know it doesn't mean shit, but when she told me to stop, I stopped. I don't think you have an argument against that, though, right?
What did you do? What did you do to make her say stop?
I would like to see it.
Yeah, I argue. Why do you have no logical answer for what led her to attack you physically more than once? Back, like I said, she stiff-armed you, she hit you, she kicked you.
Oh, God, I'm not... All right, M, I don't want to get too deep into this, but...
You have no choice.
All right, fine. Well, there's more to this fucking story than that.
Okay, let's go. Let's get it going. Say fucking something. There's no, either you leave or you tell the fucking story, really. We're not doing this thing where, I don't want to get too deep into it. Everybody's here for it. We want to know. So go.
Well, I'm what I'm trying to say.
Do it faster.
Mr. Guy.
Hi.
Is there was a reason we were at that county fair. There's a reason where the situation got to where it was, and there's a reason why we left separate from each other.
And that is
That's all. That's all I'm giving you. That's all I'm giving you.
Okay.
you
What is the
failed to
reason? What is the
answer-
reason? Was it because she
I'm
was
just gonna leave
assaulting
it
you?
at that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no. I was assaulting her.
Okay, I just would like to point out that Cheese has failed to answer two critical questions that arguably could solve this entire thing. I'm asked what led her to physically attack you multiple times. You don't have an answer. And then my second question, my second question I'll ask you now actually is, do you think the reason maybe that you two left separately, and that is true, may have been because you sexually assaulted her in public?
Yeah, she got. Yeah, you know what? I'm not answering it.
Do you think that's wise?
I think it's fair.
You think
That's
it's
not what I
fair
asked
not
you.
to answer that question? I think it's a fair question. I think it's ludicrous that you can't answer it. You won't. You refuse.
The only reason you wouldn't answer that is because you have it.
I'm just worried. I just don't. I don't.
You
That's
don't
a
what?
two-sided question.
It's not.
No, I'm not answering it. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Anybody would want to answer in your situation. They would want to be able to.
No, I don't think you understand what my situation is. So
I do. Your situation is everybody rightfully believes that you sexually assault women because the woman herself told all of us.
Fine.
We've had multiple. We've talked to
They
you.
can think whatever the fuck they want. I'm not worried about that part of it.
Please, you realize there are fucking criminal cases that haven't been given this much attention. We've talked to you isolated. We've talked to her one-on-one. We've talked to the both of you together on more. Like we spent hours at this. Across weeks now. And you make yourself out to be like a demigod.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that
Yeah,
weird?
that
how
we
you
get a lot
can't
of
get
details out of Bubblegum and
you can't
very
get
little out of
answer out
you.
of anybody?
No,
Do
we've gotten
you
all
think
the
that
answers
there's a
from
reason
Bubblegum
behind
first,
that?
and you shut down when we ask you questions.
They're like easy to
There's
answer
a
questions,
reason
and
behind-
if you weren't
there's a
guilty, you
reason
would be able to
behind
answer
that.
these
You don't-
simple,
Please,
easy to
there
answer
is-
questions.
Yeah, there is. Geez, the bottom
Hey,
line is
well, okay, so
you've made yourself out to be a
all right,
demigod.
to be-
You have the answers, and you alone as to how you can vindicate yourself, how you're innocent, but you will never share those answers. That's your line of defense. You're like, I have the answers, and only I can explain how I'm innocent. But you're never going to share that. You're just going to keep it a secret, even though everyone thinks that you sexually assault women now. Why? Why do that?
to be fair, how come you couldn't get the answer out of somebody else?
You can't answer a question with a
Didn't get the
question.
answer, dude. We asked her. I'm sorry. She confided in us and told us all of this. That I don't understand. The only person who's not answering is you, and it's because you're guilty and you don't have answers that would make any sense. That's why you don't
Right.
say them.
So-
Because when you
so,
speak them
I mean,
aloud, you'll point out that they don't make any sense.
Point number one is you're full of shit.
About what?
Point number two is there's a reason you don't have the fucking final answer.
Yeah, we're trying
Because
to get
you
it.
don't. That's what I'm saying, dude. You're a demigod of the situation.
No,
Only you have the answers. Only Cheese is the only person in the world who can absolve himself in the public eye, but you won't do it. You're like, I can get myself out of this situation, but I'm not going to because why? That's really my question to you. Why?
All right, so your answer is you're trying too hard.
No, I want your answer to that question. Why? Only you. You're like, oh, I have these secret details, even though again this was
Don't
filmed.
give me that only you bullshit.
Who
No, I'm
else
not
can
giving you
absolve
an
you of it? Who else has the details? That you're saying Bubblegum. You're claiming
I don't
Bubblegum
need-
is lied. Who has the truth? Who has the details?
Let's get
Anybody but
Bubblegum
Cheese?
on.
Well, I've told you what
I don't,
Bubblegum
I
has
don't
said.
need to. I don't need to answer to you. That's the
But
part that you
why?
don't understand.
Everyone thinks that you sexually assault women, and I said rightfully so. Even in the 0.0001% chance that you're innocent, it's right that they think you're, because all the evidence points to the fact that you sexually assault women. So they rightfully believe that no matter what.
So take it to a court of opinion.
But we're not in a
Fine,
court
go
of
ahead.
opinion. We don't.
What is
The
that?
judge doesn't have to give out a sentence to make everyone believe that you sexually assault women. That's something that we do because we're humans, and we've talked to another human being. We've learned all the details of it. We've used logic to be like, there's no way that like Bubblegum is
I don't
making
think
this
you're
up. You can't
understanding what
answer.
I'm trying to get at
If
here.
you didn't sexually assault women, you'd be able to answer all these questions like with ease and with confidence, but you can't.
Yeah, dude. There's nothing hard
No,
to understand
it's
about
a little more
Either you
complicated
did
than
it or
that.
you
But
didn't.
go ahead. Go ahead. You can label me however the fuck you want. I'm not really worried
I'm
about
not.
that part.
I don't know who you are.
But my point, my point was there that we're not members of a jury right now. We're just people. So that's why we think, because as people, like just being a human being, everything
I've
points to the
said,
fact that you did it.
Hold
You
on,
have no
Em.
answer.
I've said my side of the story.
You
make
haven't.
your
You
judgments
refused to
at
answer
will.
multiple
Talk
critical
about.
questions.
Open panel. Anybody with the royal mole soup is now allowed in the live room. Come on in.
I'm just telling you, Em, that like
I'm sorry.
only
I've
giving
got
you so much information.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
So I'm only going to say so much. That's all.
Yeah, you're
That's all.
saying very little when the victim has given us all kinds of details. Nothing
That's the thing, Smurf
that she
Gang.
said, we've had no reasonable doubt about any of her statements. You just keep everything a secret. You don't want us to know.
Fuck
You
off,
just,
gay
it's like,
guitar guy. I don't care,
I mean, that's
man. Fuck off,
it's just
Jesus.
ridiculous. You're just, I mean, it's so stupid that because that's your excuse. You're all this comes back to, I'm innocent. I know everybody believes I sexually assault women. I can explain it, but I'm not going to. I can explain how I'm innocent, but I'm not going to do that. And you have no answer for anything, and you can't answer. I mean, this is just stupid.
Hipstar, your soundboard's gonna get muted next.
Yeah.
Okay, and I do want to leave. I just want to say, because I know we do have fun and we like joke around on shows like this, and I love your show.
Sure.
I just
I know you're a big
love,
fan.
Like, you know what I mean? I love your community and what you build here, but
Whatever, dude.
I'm just trying to be light before I get kind of serious. Like, I know people joke around in these communities or nothing. This is dumb internet lore. But the thing is, this is a real event that happened to somebody that we know, and it's incredibly fucked up. And like, we joke around and pal around with cheese. It makes me depressed to know that this happened to somebody I consider a friend. And to her, I want to say, I'm sorry. I know this is probably not the right platform, but supertip.gg. It's the future of streaming. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Citizen M. What a champ.
That's my penis.
Thank you, Citizen M, for like shedding some context on like what the fuck was happening here. You know, real champ. Citizen M, give it up for him. Cheese, I think you got to go.
He's in the pocket on the soup party.
I'll sit back and listen.
All right, do that on the stream. So, where was I?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck just happened? This guy's groping bitches' tits?
Bro, what the fuck was that shit going on?
Hit the like button and be like, yeah. Okay, fuck you, Doom. Goodbye. I'll do it like that show. Goodbye.
Shut up, Doom. Doom, cool it. For the love of God. Come on.
Doom, you're gone again. That's it. I'm so sick of you anyway.